Hello and welcome to Off the Shelf. My name is Merrie Nell Spence and I will be your host. Off the Shelf explores this work of successful independent filmmakers. My guest today is filmmaker Michael LaVoie, and he will be sharing two of his wonderful films with us. Hello, Michael. Welcome to Off the Shelf.
Hi.
Can you tell us what the inspiration for this film was?
Well, originally I wrote a 90-page feature script, and I stole a character and a situation from that, and did this one film because it looked like I was never going to get the funding for the feature not for a while. So I just took one of my favorite scenes in there and just made a little short out of it.
Awesome. Okay, well, let's go ahead and watch it. We're going to watch On the Couch.
So I don't know what to do. Kind of at a loss. She's 12, and I know I shouldn't be having these types of insecurities, but it's really getting to me. She said grace the other night in French. Fluent French. I took 4 years of French, and I can't even read it, let alone speak it. She listens to 2 tapes, and I'm living with Simone de Beauvoir, or de Beauvoir, or whatever. You know who I mean. I'm wondering, what can I teach her? I'm concerned that she's laughing at me all the time. On the inside, you know? It's just not fair. I wanted a smart child, but this is ridiculous.
No, how am I supposed to be a good influence and a loving parent when I'm feeling like I'm back in grade school competing with all the A students? You know, and the worst part is that I'm a doctor. You would think that's an accomplishment. And to most people, those letters after your name give you a certain credibility. Not that I consider myself an intellectual, because I don't, but I'm certainly no dummy. I went to Yale, did well. And now I have to worry about what my daughter's expectations of me are? This is just nuts.
You know, the worst part is wondering whether she'll be able to function out there. I'm telling her all the time to, like, tone it down. You know, try not to impress people. Don't condescend to your teachers. Does she listen? She's gonna wind up alienating her peers, her friends, everyone. I mean, I'm even worried that she's gonna, like, spiral down into this Columbine-like, misanthropic, take no prisoners.
You see there, Mom?
Sorry, babe. I'm just, you know, venting, like you said. Where was I?
That was great. Okay, there's a really luminous quality to that film. Was that purely a coincidence, or was it carefully orchestrated?
Well, a lot of people have said that, I guess, it feels really warm, the color of it. Mm-hmm. So I think, is that what?
That's totally what I meant, absolutely.
And yeah, for me it was a departure. A lot of my work tends to be really muted color. I just kind of have that sort of approach where, you know, I let directors sort of dial in as much color as they want, of course, you know, later on in post, but I'll mute it in the camera a little bit because I feel like it looks a little more natural.
Now, what single piece of advice would you offer to an aspiring filmmaker? If you could offer one piece of advice, most important thing.
I guess don't plan on making a living. at it, but set yourself up in a way that you have enough time to really devote to it, and whatever job you need to do to make a living, make sure that doesn't drain your soul and kill your dream entirely. That's really the key, is to, because it's a lot of perseverance. So being able to have the free time and to actually do your real work and not have a day job kind of, take away that ambition.
Thank you so much for sharing your work and your vision with us today, Michael. The poet Mary Louise Cox says that everyone has some poetry in them. Keep reaching for the stars and get your dreams off the shelf.